Is counting calories a lie? My answer from real-life experiments through my journey of reversing type 2 diabetes and losing 105 pounds in the process is yes and no. Yes and no, because it depends on how the count is implemented and what is eaten during the time the count is being implemented. I doubt the count is accurate to the T, but it does give you an idea of how many calories you're consuming in a day. I performed different experiments with food throughout my journey. That has made me come to the conclusion that counting calories can either be a lie or the truth. In one experiment, I ate fiber-rich foods and junk food for a week. I practiced calorie reduction with a high fiber diet while consuming somewhat controlled portions of what is termed junk food. In one particular week, I had this urge for chocolates, so I decided to embark on an experiment. It was around Christmas time and all I could smell was chocolate, candy, cookies, and popcorn. I decided then that I would lower my calorie intake to 1,200 calories per day. I was not engaging in vigorous exercises, so I simply assumed that lowering my calorie count to 1,200 calories per day would not kill me. I included intermittent fasting to my experiment because after I was done consuming 1,200, sometimes 1,300 calories, I had no choice but to fast and pray that God will give me the strength to stay away and not crave because I had met my calorie goal for the day. I used MyFitnessPal to track my calorie intake and gave myself fasting goals. I wanted to eat some type of chocolate every day for that week. Due to that, I had to increase my fiber intake because I was going to eat a controlled amount of delicious junk. I weighed myself before I began the experiment and checked my blood glucose levels every day to ensure that I was not aggravating my blood sugar levels. I logged in everything I wanted to eat each day to ensure that I did not exceed the 1,200 or 1,300 calorie goal that I had given myself. I also ensured that I consumed my fiber before consuming my chocolates and my cookies. Sometimes after eating my fiber, which was mostly kale or eggplant and a good amount of it, I will eat about 3 to 4 balls of Ferrero Rocher and a cookie. I really didn't try to go too crazy there. I would check my blood sugar levels an hour or two later and it would still be in the normal range. I was not on any type of medication, so this really scared and excited me all at the same time. After my 1,200 or 1,300 calories were up, I had no choice but to intermittent fast. I consoled myself with the fact that I had still enjoyed something that I wanted to and loved to eat without aggravating my blood sugar levels. At the end of the day, you cannot eat your cake and have it too. I wanted to feed on delicious junk, so I had to cut back on something. It was very satisfying to know that it did not impact my blood sugar levels at all. Now remember, this experiment was with the fiber intake. So basically, it is not what we eat that makes us sick. It is how much of what we eat and the imbalance in what we eat that makes us sick. Surprisingly, after that week, I had lost 3 to 4 pounds, which completely blew my mind because honestly, I was expecting to either gain or maintain. I was not expecting to lose. That is the power of fiber, calorie reduction, and intermittent fasting. I usually prefer using the words calorie reduction rather than calorie deprivation because using the word deprivation sounds as though it's a punishment. I would rather use the word reduction due to the fact that reducing the calories I take in is absolutely my choice, not something that has been imposed on me. Increasing my fiber intake, counting calories, coupled with intermittent fasting taught me that calorie counting is not a total lie if you eat the right things and balance your meals. I also tried the same experiment without the fiber. I counted calories and I fasted intermittently, eating the same things that I was eating in the first experiment, but this time without the fiber. And oh boy, was it the wrong choice to make. I not only felt so horrible, but I gained weight. If you feed yourself with empty carbs, donuts, cookies, ice cream, chocolate, you name it, without the fiber or vegetables, and you say you're counting calories, it will quickly backfire on you. I tried it a good 3 days. Empty carbs, no fiber, counted calories, fasted intermittently. I gained a whopping 5 pounds in 3 days, and my blood sugar levels were so horrible. So please don't feed yourself with simple carbs and say you're counting calories. It does not work at all. This is when counting carbohydrates, calories, and macros will literally be a lie. This is all I have for you today. I do hope this information was helpful. If it was and you have not subscribed yet, do well to hit the subscribe button, comment, share, like, turn on the notification bell so you do not miss any of my videos. Until next time, remember to be beautiful, be bold, be true to yourself and to others, and always be you.